王国伟您好，我是人民日报记者。世界经济复苏面临严峻挑战，习近平主席提出的全球发展倡议受到国际社会广泛关注和期待。您能否介绍倡议推进落实的最新进展？谢谢。
People's Daily. Given the challenges to global recovery, President Xi Jinping's Global Development Initiative has drawn international attention and recognition. Can you share with us the progress in its implementation?
COVID-19 has indeed had a serious impact on the global development process. Developing countries in particular are taking the brunt. It is against this backdrop that President Xi Jinping proposed the GDI at the United Nations, calling on all countries to focus on development, pool their efforts, and meet challenges together. The centerpiece of the GDI is to put people front and center. Its most important goal is to facilitate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. Highly responsive to the needs of various parties, the GDI has been warmly received and supported by the UN and nearly 100 countries. In January, representatives from over 100 countries and more than 20 UN agencies attended the launch of the Group of Friends of the GDI at the UN headquarters in New York, building greater international consensus on implementing the GDI. China believes that good development is sustainable and true development is development for all. China will work with all parties in 4 areas to implement the GDI step by step. First, forging synergy in priority areas. We will focus on the most pressing concerns of developing countries and advance practical cooperation in such areas as poverty reduction, food security, economic recovery, employment training, education, health, and green development, so that all 17 SDGs will be met as scheduled. Second, responding to the needs of all countries. We will follow the spirit of open and inclusive partnership and the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits. We welcome the participation of all parties in flexible ways in light of their needs and strengths. Third, partnering with cooperation mechanisms. We will work with all interested international and regional organizations, and especially the UN system, to seek complementarity with the development processes of small island developing states, landlocked developing countries, and least developed countries. This way, we could give play to the respective strengths of various parties and forge a global synergy. Fourth, reaching out to partners of all sectors. We value the role of the private sector, NGOs, experts, think tanks, and the media in the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. We welcome the recommendation and participation of all parties. In short, the GDI is another major initiative proposed by President Xi Jinping after the BRI. It is another clarion call to mobilize global development cooperation and another endorsement of putting people front and center as a core concept of human rights. The GDI has drawn up a roadmap for narrowing the North-South gap and addressing development imbalance, and given a boost to the 2030 Agenda. China will work with all countries to pursue and follow through on the GDI, ensuring that no country or individual is left behind and no aspiration is overlooked, and to jointly build a global community of development. Thank you.